and welcome everybody to the Effect Podcast's YouTube stream. We're also on Twitch, but we care less about our Twitch viewers. Hi, Twitch viewers.
Do we? I'm not sure we do.
That seems a bit harsh. Come out with straight.
Mostly Andy. We don't care much about him. We keep telling him that every week.
Oh, fair enough.
Although we should honour Andy, because in our last episode of our podcast, Dave, we called Andy a mostly adequate GM, and that has now become our best-selling T-shirt. We will put a link in the show notes if you'd like to get your own mostly adequate GM T-shirt. You can also get, if you're more confident, a best GM T-shirt. We're not biased. We're not passing judgment. Anyway,
we are playing Coriolis though. So
we are playing Coriolis. And it's been a couple of weeks because look, I went out into the outside last week and got sunburned and drank beer in a pub rather than staying with you guys and playing a game. And I'm not sorry.
Neither were we.
We missed a week. Therefore, 2 weeks ago, we ended on a thrilling cliffhanger, and I would like everybody to try and remember what happened 2 weeks ago. I'm turning to you, Tony, because you always have some knowledge.
I have some knowledge. My notes, I have to be honest, from 2 weeks ago are not the best I've ever taken. And as it was 2 weeks ago, my memory of it is a bit hazy. So we were on the platform monitoring the gas giant Xene. There's a big storm that happened, and a lot of our sensor platforms, in fact, 4 of the sensor platforms, have started shutting down in this storm, and we need to go and repair them. So even though our pilot, Layla, was possibly not in the best state to fly because of her opal consumption, she was stimmed up, and we went off to try and repair the platforms. We went to the first platform, managed to repair it, but the storm started getting worse. The shuttle was hit by some lightning. We headed off to the next platform. We managed to make it there. We restarted the reactor, but hadn't completed the repairs there yet. Layla then started having some sort of fit, possibly related to some electrical implants that she had, being affected by the storm. Yorig, who is the character that Soka is inhabiting, started praying, but then the Soka part of his personality took over and attacked Layla, the pilot, for some reason. I can't remember. Didn't really make a note of why he did that, but he did.
That's for Soka to know and for you to find out.
It's because Layla looks just like a capybara, is what it is.
Possibly, yeah. And we're saying that we must flee, and tried to then actually take off in the shuttle from the platform, possibly leaving some of us behind on the platform. I can't remember that for sure.
Yes. Yeah, you and Dave are outside. Sorry, I should say Yaqub. No, Harish and Alam are outside or on the platform, and noticing the ship start up. But luckily for you, Soka failed their role.
Soka failed to take off in the shuttle, yeah, and that was my last note. So maybe where we left it, or that's where I stopped taking notes anyway.
Feels about right.
Okay, shall we go into a little bit more detail on what happened on the ship? I think we haven't made any rolls for the repairs on the station yet.
No,
am I right?
I think you are right. Yes, I did make a note that we hadn't done any repairs.
Did we? So there was a force roll to restart the reactor?
We restarted the reactor. We did that, but we hadn't done any of the required repairs yet.
The control system repairs, yeah.
Yeah. So there are some other things you need to do. Okay. So that's still to be done, but let's just cut back to the ship because that's where the cliffhanger was happening. Will, can you remember exactly what was going on in your head at the time? Well, not in your head, in Layla's head, that is to say.
You're muted, Will.
Sorry. Well,
we got that producer mute button there. It keeps snagging me up. Okay. I blame it on Havima. Okay, so
I haven't touched anything this time.
all right. Well, if you're not going to let me throw you under the bus, then I guess.
Need to find a bus up here first.
Yeah, you and your tricky facts. Okay, so yeah, there was or Layla was having an episode, hearing kind of a ringing, and just saying over and over again, don't touch me, get away. Would you like me to start the next?
Yet.
Okay,
We'll come on to the next bit.
Okay.
I have forewarned you of.
Yeah, so I think Layla had some subdermal implants that would emit electricity and cause points of stress damage instead of health point damage. And I think I just done a nice big inadvertent discharge into Yorug.
Exactly.
Kamsoka, yes.
But of course, Soka had taken over Yoruk's body. Would you like Thomas to explain Soka and Yorug's point of view at this point?
You're muted.
Muted.
Havima, what are you doing?
I think it should be on the other side of the adequate GM line. Is you're muted. Okay, so Soka and Yorog are in deep psychological conflict because they couldn't be further apart. If you place two people on a spectrum, they're at the opposite ends. Not that Soka considers himself to be a person. Important point. Soka hates the icon.
To be a person. He's not a human, I think.
No, that's true. Well, no, person is so loaded with human values. So.
Yeah.
Let
us not speak in the language of the oppressor. You're quite right.
Yeah, exactly.
What does Soka think of himself as then? It's like,
sexy. Very sexy.
To the capybara. Okay.
Not the capybara. Owl.
It's Al. He's very sexy. Ask Al. Anyway, yes. So in the language of the oppressors, since we're going to have to use that language because it's the only vehicle I have at this point, Soka hates the icons with a deep and abiding passion, and Yorog is a deeply faithful individual who believes he's bringing the icons into reality, as it were. He's bringing them forth into the real world. So couldn't be further apart. And at the moment, Soka has asserted control over Yorog because Yorog is at one mind point. And Soka has exerted complete control and had tried to fly the ship. That's right. Had tried to activate the ship to thrust away from the platform and has completely fumbled that role. And I believe the ship might be tipping off the side to fall into Xene, but I don't know.
Well, I'm glad I'm not on it then.
Maybe we won't jump onto that one.
No,
then,
we'll just stand back and watch for a bit.
No, I can assure you the ship is not currently tipping off. However, darkness points will be spent at the appropriate time and you will realise what damage has occurred. But until then...
I'm going to work hard so that you don't have to spend those darkness points, Matt. I'm going to make that happen without your help.
Okay. I may still spend the darkness points. So we'll see. We'll see. I can always find something to spend.
Thomas, don't stop Matthew spending darkness points. If you do, guys... and then you step out of the scenario, leaving him with loads of darkness points.
It's true.
I will come to.
Let us just count darkness points. I have 8 darkness points.
8.
A mere 8 darkness points.
That's not bad.
I feel I need an overlay that says 8. I might make some. Paying
it forward.
Yeah. So, okay, this is all a moment of high drama on the ship, and I'm going to ignore Tony and Dave for the moment because Layla, it is now time for your line that I have fed you before.
Okay. Yeah. So Layla she grabs her head and starts, squinting her eyes shut, complaining, my eyes are burning, and then just kind of looking around, blinking, and it doesn't look like she can see anything, and just Layla can just hear the pump of her own blood, bump, 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 bump is the only thing she can hear, and a whisper in her native tongue, let go, rest now, and be at peace.
Has anybody here got Medicurgy?
You mean anybody on the ship?
On the ship,
specifically?
Yes.
No.
Specifically, okay, very well.
Layla does, but
No.
Not Layla. Yeah, Layla. You may be able to tell, but it's not the first of your worries. You may be internally hemorrhaging at the moment.
Good to know.
Good. However, there's nobody here that can stabilize you. Shall we cut back to the others then for a moment? Faisal, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, before you cut back to the others. Faisal...
you're on the ship, Faisal?
I am. I was witnessing...
She is born witness. She's rolled some command rolls.
To all of this. Yurug run off to the cockpit and screw the cockpit up, and I'm there with Layla. And just as Layla is going, I can't see, blah, whatever it was that you were literally just saying, and I can't think of it right now. Faisal kind of breaks down a bit when it's like you're looking around, but you just can't see her. And she breaks down, her heart breaks a little bit. And she's like, I don't know how to help. I don't know what to do. Layla, my love, I can't help you. And she starts sobbing. And then, we'll move
Let's
on.
cut back to the other two on that emotional moment. Let's give you a little bit of privacy there.
Do you want to put Faisal into the green room so he can, be by himself for a while? No,
it's fine. It's fine. I want our viewers to see him suffer. Faisal and Layla suffer because I'm cool like that, and it makes a good drama. Out on the vessel, I can't quite remember all the tasks that you had to do. Let me.
Can I just ask one thing? I think I've got them written down, but can I? Have we seen the ship try and take off and fail?
You have, yes.
And how close to the ship are we?
So what it looks like doing? In fact, actually, let me call up. Let me share an image I might have. Give me a moment in the image sharing.
Come on. Here we go.
Yeah, that will do. And share screen. Don't show these tips again. Bloody tips. Whoa.
Sorry, the cat has jumped on the desk. Let me mute myself.
So this is your vessel, and I am just going to try and make it a little bit more. There we go. So this, not your vessel. This is
the platform. Yeah,
your platform that you are on at the moment. And as you can see, the vessel is kind of comes in here, and this is the docking clamps.
Can't see your cursor.
No.
Oh, right. Pointing. Okay.
But it's it's on the right hand side.
This is your vessel here.
There we go.
It fits here. You are currently by the reactor, so you're over here.
Okay, we're quite a long
and
way
looking,
away.
And so you're some distance away, but you're looking over there, and looking at this, you can see the engines fire up, but they are the reverse, not the reversing engines that they should have been to pull away. They are the main thrusters at the back, and they have, with a screeching of metal that you can only just hear above the howling wind, they have forced the vessel further into the docking clamps, possibly breaking stuff and jamming it. but you aren't entirely sure because you have other things on your mind.
So it didn't. Well, I think I have the ship leaving on my mind if it's going to leave.
Yeah,
so,
there is that.
So do we get any sense that it tried to leave? From what we actually saw, its engines just fired and it pushed in towards the station.
So does it look like there might be
so I think you possibly don't have.
So at the moment, we don't actually know that it tried to back out.
No.
Do we have comms with the ship?
Yes, I think you do.
I think we should call on the comm saying, Layla, what's going on with the ship? Was there a malfunction? What's happening? What's happening? Status.
Layla, would you like to answer that in your current situation?
Don't break my ship.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is it an open comm or is it one of those press a button to activate type deals?
For the sake of drama, let's make it an open comms.
Okay, yeah, you just hear, my eyes, they're burning. Ah!
Okay, that doesn't sound good.
You can hear some sobbing and some other stuff.
Faisal, are you there? Are you on comms? What is happening on the ship?
Get Yorug to help you, Layla.
My eyes are burning.
Jonathan, you're muted.
I did it to myself this time.
The only one, so Tone, me and you need to be muted and talk, and then we get the whole set for tonight.
It's a
Hold on, I'm the GM. I haven't been muted yet.
Oh,
yeah, you don't count.
We'll do that. We'll sort that out.
Yeah.
Between the screams, between Layla's screams, Faisal heavily sobbing will be like, there's something's gone wrong. Layla has been afflicted. Yorug has gone mad.
Yorug's gone mad? Yorug, talk to me, Yorug. What's going on?
We must flee. We've got to flee. Quick! I'm activating the engines now. If we get away from the planet, we might save ourselves. Desperate smashing of keyboards. And every now and then, an odd growl interspersing the words.
But we've got to repair this platform, Yorug. We talked about it yesterday.
That's why we're here. We didn't come here.
You don't understand. It's not real. It's not real.
How the platform, Matthew, isn't in any danger of ploughing into the planet at the moment.
No. It is out of place. One of the things you have to do
is reposition it.
Yeah.
But it's not. So if we go back and work out what the hell's going on the ship, we're not all going to die because the platform's going to plough.
You're not. It may be getting lower, but it's not getting lower at that rate that you're going to die. No.
Harish, I think we ought to go back and work out what the hell's going on.
I agree. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to sprint back in the direction of the ship. Oh, I am anyway.
Okay. Can I observation roll?
Observation from both of us.
The best person with observation plus 1 dice for the other person.
I have only 3 dice of observation.
Okay, I've got 7, so 8.
Okay, you should do that then.
I'm doing this as Alam rather than as Oshian, but I think it would be 8 for Oshian as well, actually.
Yeah, generally use the stats of the person you're inhabiting.
Yeah, because I'm working on the assumption that Oshian at the moment is a bit of a passenger and is just kind of watching this, and I don't realise that Harish is Yaqub. I've got no reason to suspect that.
Yeah,
I kind of think I'm on my own in this. I guess I don't realise that everybody else is involved.
Yeah.
I got no successes. I am going to push that, Matthew.
Okay, thank you very much. More darkness always helps.
Okay, that's 16 dice and no successes.
Very well. Okay.
Good start. Yeah, thanks.
I'll save those darkness points for later. Right, so you get aboard the vessel. And I have an image of the vessel. Give me a moment.
Let's head for the cockpit, I guess, for the bridge.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that there is a forward entrance that comes maybe under the bridge. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hold on. Where did that go? Come on, come back. What's it doing?
You guys are
There
all
we go.
over this technology stuff.
So I think there's a hatch that comes in under the bridge area and pops up out here.
Completely, that's the end that's docked, isn't it, with the platform?
Yes, this is the end that's docked, exactly. You will have noticed
that's not what was
on coming aboard. I'm sorry?
So the docking station is at the other end.
It's apparently at the other end.
Yeah.
6 is the docking station. So the butt, it reverses into... Anyway, it doesn't matter here nor there.
No.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, this is actually the reverse of the vessel. Good spot. Okay, so let me rephrase what had happened before. You'd seen not the main thrusters fire, which are at the back here, but rather the reverse thrusters as though he's pulling away from the ship. This is all Jorg's mistake, not mine at all. He thought he was dock nose in, but it turns out he was dock tail in.
And an adequate GM blames his players. That's what it is.
Yeah. That is my adequacy. So let's just go back to the image I'm meant to be showing you. So you come in this way and you can hear a kerfuffle up on the bridge.
Let's run up to the bridge.
Yep.
And
yes, have either of you got Medicurgy?
Yes. I have got Medicurgy. So what do we see when we get to the bridge then? Do we I guess we've already realised.
You see, I guess you still see, Soka, you still at the controls trying to take off? Okay.
Yes, 100%.
You see Soka at the controls. You see Layla on the floor by the controls, pulled out of her seat, slammed up. You can see she's bleeding from the back of her head. You can see Faisal sobbing. I'm guessing, Jonathan, cradling Layla's head.
Yeah.
Is Jorg normally a pilot, or is that this is saying Jorg
Jorg can pilot, but he is usually a engineer,
Analyst.
aren't you, Jorg?
No, I'm an analyst.
Yeah, you're an analyst.
Having heard Jorg talking, and as Soka's mannerisms are coming through, can I, as Oshian, get a observation roll or something similar?
Do you want to make a wits roll against? Do what we've done previously.
Which was what?
How many mind points does your character have?
Oh yeah, I think I've got 4 actually.
Alarm.
Alarm has got 7 left.
All right, okay. So Alarm I will roll 7 dice for Alarm. You can roll your wits dice.
Okay. I'm not trying to control her. I'm just trying to recognise that Jorg is Soka.
Yeah, I'm still going to make the same rule. You've got to get more than 2.
And I've no re-roll, I guess, on this one.
No re-roll on this step.
Okay, 5 dice. I got 1. So no, only 1.
So yeah, you're still deep in the dream, as it were.
Right. Okay.
And I don't think you've particularly got much self-awareness even.
All right. Okay.
So Tony, could you roll Medicurgy?
Yeah. While I'm doing this, so is Faisal next to Layla? Well, I'm.
Jonathan, exactly where are you with Layla?
Yeah, I'm kind of cradling her, holding her, trying to, I guess, soothe her while she's going through what seems to be like a stroke. Which, has mixed feelings for me, but this is all good.
If you're feeling triggered, just call up
I am not.
card. Okay.
I am not. It's quite okay. No, I'm fine. I just, Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's,
So are you cradling? I invented a scene there where you were cradling your head. That's
Yeah.
I think just confirmation I'm looking for. Is that right?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing something else? Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
that
that's
is the
good.
scene you see. Faisal, who is your mission commander, with Layla's head in her lap, and it looks like Layla is bleeding at the very least.
Okay,
She's
I'm running
also
over.
mumbling incoherently now.
I'm running over. I'm looking at Layla. I'm also glancing at Faisal and being quite scornful. I said, "What the hell's going on, Faisal? Pull yourself together. You're supposed to be in charge here."
Whilst he's doing that, I'm going to run over to Yorug, but can we deal with that in a moment?
Okay.
Harish, I don't know what's happened. Layla's just she's collapsed. She's been afflicted by something. Her eyes were burning. She couldn't see. Now she's just this mess. I don't know what to do.
Pull yourself together. I get 2 successes on my Medicaid roll.
Tough love, eh, Harish?
Okay. There's a lot of internal bleeding. Make a 1d6 roll.
4.
4. Okay. You are okay. Sorry. Make another Medicogi roll at -2.
-2. Oh dear. I'm not that good at Medicogi. I'm not going that well. Okay, I'll push that. I probably would try. But I get 1 success that time.
One
get a dark
success.
point.
You have just about stabilized her, but she has only got 4 hours, you think, before she's going to need a proper hospital back up on the station to save her life.
Okay, I will tell Faisal that. Okay, she's okay for now, but we need to get her back.
Okay.
In 4 hours. We haven't got the equipment here to treat her properly.
Okay.
Okay. Whilst Harish, Yaqub, Tony was doing the the medico, I'm running up to Yorug and I'm grabbing him by the shoulders and pulling him away from the controls and shaking him. And what are you doing, Yorug? What are you doing? This is what you told me we'd come for. We're here. We're doing the job. We're doing what you want.
Not what I want. Not what I want.
Soka's back. Excellent.
Yeah, isn't York sounding a bit Scavari-ish to you?
Yeah, that's right. How is he doing that voice? Anyway, yes, I will. So I just want to get off. So if someone tries to stop me from operating the ship, I'm gonna thrust them away and continue to try and get the ship away from the thing, not understanding, of course, I've got the ship in reverse or forward or whatever it is that I'm doing, because I really don't know. I should point out, by the way, whilst Yorug is technically a pilot, I think that is very much a technical statement.
Is Layla in a state now to be able to pilot, or is she still kind of...
No, I'm afraid, Layla. I'm sorry I called you here for this wonderful bit of role playing, Will, but I think you're pretty much out of the action.
Yeah, we'll come back to you for a screaming "my eyes" every few minutes. Yeah, I'm going to use melee combat to try and push. I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to force you away from the controls.
Remember what happened last
Matthew? Yeah, but this is a lamb. She's rubbish at melee combat.
Okay, so you're going to try and knock some sense into him, slap some sense into Yorug.
Can I?
Like that, are you?
No, I'm grabbing him. I'm trying to pull him, wrestle him away from the controls.
Okay, right. Are you
He's busy
resisting?
pulling.
Yes, of
Can
course
I get
I'm resisting.
you then to make
An opposed roll.
Opposed rolls, yes, please.
Okay, I get 1 success.
Same.
So I think, are we
So
still
you
wrestling?
don't succeed. However, Yorug, this is distracting Soka. So I'm going to private message you something on the Discord,
Okay.
which is your overriding feeling right now, which you can make whatever you want of.
What I want is Yoruk to slap me,
Oh.
and then me to win that witch roll, and Oshian's conditioning to kick in. That's what I want right now.
I mean,
So you've oh god, having too many screens. That's the one with us on. Yeah. That Yorg's soccer is distracted, and that is Yorg's overwhelming feeling that he wants to explain.
Okay. Wow. So York stops fighting is the first thing that happens because he's distracted, or maybe he stops fighting for a second, I think. You don't understand. We have to let this happen. What we're doing here has the potential to shape the very horizon itself. We have to be willing, my brother, to bleed for the icons, to sacrifice ourselves so that they can hear our prayers. They can set things right as long as we believe. And as he says that, he collapses on his knees and starts reaching into his jacket for something.
Okay, so is this going back to what we talked about? He's now sounding like the Yoruk that I spoke to before we came down to the platform. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be like loving and caring, and I'm gonna kneel next to him and say, like, sort of just rest my hand on his head and comfort him and say, "It's okay, Yoruk. It's okay. We're doing the right stuff. You've got to remain strong. You've got to let me go and fix the platform."
Hold on, I'm just waiting for a message back from All right, okay, good. Yep. You're right. We have to be willing to sacrifice everything to bring the emissaries to us. And he rips out this, what is clearly a radio transmitter from under his jacket, which has a very large red button at the top of it. Not that I'm giving any hints, but it's a very large red button.
Presumably, with my technology background, I recognize that pretty swiftly.
Yes, you do.
Even without the press here for big explosion button on it.
You need to make no roll. Neither do you need to see a sign that says press here. You recognize that is a... Where's the description of that thing?
It's not given a description in the thing. It's just that I've got the ability to do it.
Right, yeah.
So I'm inferring there must be some way to detonate it.
That is a remote detonator.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's about to press the button.
100%.
So I'm going to try and...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's about to press the button.
I'm going to try and knock it out of his hand. You're a what? And I'm going to try and...
Okay. Shall I roll my 2 dice of close combat?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to push that.
Oh, you get 2 dice. Okay, I get 4. Okay, I'm going to push that.
Okay.
Nothing from me.
And I get 1 success.
1 success.
On my second roll.
And your main aim is not to hurt him.
No, I'm just getting this device out of his hand so he can't press the button. Basically wrestling it from his grasp.
You can restrain him, but I think at this point you can only hold his forearm. You're prying his thumb away from it, but you haven't yet got it out of his hand for only 1 success.
Okay.
Can Faisal look up, see what's going on, and just kind of snap back into it and just be
go ahead.
Yorg, stop this madness. Put that down. We need to get Layla back to for help. And I don't know, maybe roll a manipulate.
Yeah, I think manipulate or command.
Well, I have a talent that when I use manipulate on someone, it does an extra thing.
Okay, go ahead. Use manipulate then.
So my manipulation is.
This is just hilarious.
It's only 4, so. One success.
One success.
One success.
And you went for mind point damage there, did you?
Yes.
And
So
your
kind of-
talent allows you to administer how many mind points of damage?
1 additional. So for where inflicting at least 1 point of stress, the victim takes 1 additional point.
Yorg, how many mind points does... Sorry. Soka, how many mind points does Yorg have?
They had 1.
And not anymore. Okay. Right. I'm having to narrate this in this sort of way. Ahsoka, you feel the control you've had of Yorick slipping away. You are indeed almost slipping out of Yorog's mind, as he hasn't got a mind for you to retain anymore in terms of mind points. Yeah. And you can also feel something else come in. You get an idea that this is a name comes before you, which is Tam and Dania. But also you see the judge taking form within the mind, and it's a terrible process. Sukha should take a mind point of stress from dealing with this. Would you like to roll empathy to try and delay the process?
And that's Sokar rolling empathy, I assume?
I think this is Sokar rolling empathy now, because I think you've got very little control over Yorok.
Yeah. One success.
One success.
Yeah.
It's agonizing, but you can speak as Sokar to the others for a moment before you get cast out.
Oh God! What
Capybara time.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah. So Sokar takes over. So can I speak as Sokar? Just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Is clear now. The icons are lies. As always thought, they are just slavers like all other creatures from persons. You are fools to follow them. See, they strip your minds. They strip them whole. And then he disappears.
And Sokar, you awaken in a room that you dimly remember coming into. Around you are a series of humans holding each other's hands. You hold the hand of, I can't remember who you were sat with.
Actually, I think it was Oshian.
Yeah, I think you were between Oshian and the Prophet, were you not?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been one of the.
I thought it was Faisal and the Prophet, wasn't it? I think.
Oh, people, come on.
No, I thought it was one of the
all at the same
we went to meet.
Well,
Not that
anyway,
it matters, because this is Soka's chance just to garrot us all in our sleep.
yes.
Don't
and
give
also,
ideas.
there is at your feet a capybara in a cage looking up at you meaningfully. with his
feel this
big
is the right moment to stop my
round
cat.
eyes.
No.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
And with that, we take Soka off the screen. No, we don't.
No. Soka can stay on the screen, but you are no longer Yorug.
Perfect. Thank you.
So do I see, does Yorug go kind of limp then in my arms as I'm kind of wrestling this device out of his hand?
Right. Suddenly, I think what happens in this is that his body momentarily goes limp. So yes, you could get the detonation device out of his hand.
Yeah.
I
want to do that, and then I want to disarm it, so we don't accidentally sit on it or something. Send it off.
Okay, I'll let you do that in a moment.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think how this person will react. I think this person now seems different. The crazy voice he had before is seems to be gone, but he's not speaking yet. He's holding his head. He's kind of patting his head a little bit, maybe even slapping himself. He's flexing his fingers. He's looking at his fingers. He's totally within himself at the moment and totally ignoring you. That's how I'm going to deal with it for the moment. I want to make a technology.
Do we have trouble with Matt's connection?
Yeah, 1 second. Let him catch up and we'll ask him to repeat. Yeah, sorry, Matthew, we lost you.
I just did the most brilliant bit of acting and you missed it.
Yeah, we did.
You missed it all. What's the last thing you heard from me?
About Yorug
having being in just in himself and ignoring alarm.
Yeah, okay. You didn't miss any acting then. So he's ignoring you. So you have time to make your technology roll, Dave.
Technology roll for alarm. That's going to be 8 dice for her. Okay, she has a personal problem. She's nervous and doesn't trust her own capability sometimes. So I think particularly
I'll spend the darkness point to make that happen then.
In this moment, and the stressful task becomes harder, -1 or -2, depending on the situation. So what are you dictating, Matthew? -1 or -2?
You are very confused by what's happened to your friend Yorug. So I'm going to give you -2 for this.
Okay.
Why was he trying to escape? Why was he trying to blow up the ship? Why is he different now?
Yeah.
What was that crazy thing he said about the oppressors lying and it's all the icons all lies?
And he just kind of yesterday convinced me of the right of his view. Okay, I get 3 successes.
Right. Okay.
Despite that,
absolutely finished. You can also from this recognize where the explosives are, but I'll let you go and find those if you wish to. But you've got that roll.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Right. What are the other 3 doing?
Before Faisal gets up to do anything else, she's going to make sure that Layla's comfortable, I guess.
My eyes!
Go get an ice pack.
Thanks, Will.
Get an ice pack just for her eyes. Oh, what's
okay. So there isn't anything like a med bay on here, but there are these. Hold on, I'll come to the thing. Can you see these rows of seats here? You can lay her out on these rows of seats.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
She seems now to be totally unconscious.
Which does mean we're a bit low on pilots now, doesn't it?
We are a bit low on pilots.
Because Yorug's looking a bit weird out there.
And having tried to blow the ship up, I wouldn't trust him to fly it anywhere.
No.
Faisal, being the one that apparently tipped him over the edge, will come up to him and, in a rare display of quiet empathy, try to get Yorug's attention. So Faisal's she's normally like a bit of a hard taskmaster, very focused on science and the work and all that kind of stuff. So she's not been a very personable boss. But in this moment, she's kind of come down. She's speaking quietly and calmly to Yorug. And she's going, Yorug, we need someone to fly.
I can. You will know, Faisal. I do have some piloting still. Not great.
Oh, okay.
I can give it a go.
Okay. I might be like, Harish, just in case I can't get Yorug, in case I can't get Yorug to cooperate here, can you please ready the shuttle? What needs to be done on this platform still?
We need to repair the things that need to be repaired still.
So I think there's two. I think we need to repair the control systems, and then we have to get the grav generators back in order to reposition the platform.
How long will this take?
Matthew,
best estimations.
how long will it take, Matt?
Depends how well you roll your dice, mate. You're confident you can succeed, but whether you can succeed within the 4 hours, or shall we say 3 hours, to get back and rescue Layla, I don't know. I think you'd require a couple of critical rolls to make that happen.
Is it viable to leave them here to repair it? If they volunteer, if they accept this.
Are you voicing that, or are you asking me, the GM?
I'm asking you, the GM, before I voice it as
well. I would say that you would think that possibly getting Layla back to safety first, and then coming back to collect the others, would be a very sensible option.
Yeah. Okay.
For those who aren't being left behind.
When you say the others, who are the other?
You're obviously going to be a pilot.
If I'm the only one who has any piloting skill,
you're suggesting then, Faisal,
that just leaves Alarm. I will finish Faisal stays as well.
Faisal would offer to stay and help in whatever capacity she can.
Okay,
as long as
do you have any useful skills, Faisal? Just checking.
It's a fair question, though. Actually,
yeah. Skills, science and technology, command.
Technology, that's good.
I have one force, but that doesn't mean much.
We don't need force. We've done that one already.
Done the force.
Science and technology. Yes, I can do that.
Okay, that's good. Let's go then. We've got to fix these things. We've got to fix the platform. Otherwise, this is never going to work.
Yeah.
When we get back to the station, presumably we've got better pilots we could then send back to do the collection, presumably.
I may find another pilot for you. Yes.
Roll a manipulation. So Oshian. Okay. Alam. Sorry, Alam. I don't know where that came from. Sorry.
From deep down in your subconscious somewhere.
About 3 characters back.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go.
I think we've seen the ship fly off, and so
hold on. So you've agreed this with the crew, right?
Yes.
But Tony hasn't done the flying off bit yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have we got communications with the base, with the station in orbit?
No, you haven't got communications that far, I'm afraid. The storm that rages around you is cutting off comms.
I think we should try and do it before Harish leaves. And if we can't do it in the time, then Harish goes with Layla. Because otherwise, if Harish crashes, we all die. Because we die on here, he and Layla die in the crash.
Yeah, but then if you wait, if we wait until you've done it and you get on the ship and we go and I crash, then we all die anyway. So.
Yeah, at least I can swear at you when you're doing that.
Well, we'll have comms. As you see the shuttle plummeting the fiery spin down to the planet, then you can swear over comms.
Okay.
Up to you, though. Well, up to Faisal, because apparently you're in charge.
Have you got something against Faisal?
I don't know what makes you think that. That's terrible. Go away. Dear, oh dear.
I didn't even get it, frankly.
Well done.
False
Andy.
alarm. False alarm.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, don't encourage him, Jonathan.
No. Yeah, exactly.
We've all made that mistake.
Let's go. Right, I'm
Right.
going to go to the nearest location, or do I need to do them in order?
So are we waiting?
The first thing you need to do is in the middle of the thing. Hold on.
I think you should wait, Harish.
Okay.
Let's bring this one back.
Because I'm good at technology. You know, with Faisal's help, if she can help me, then we might be able to do this quicker than you imagine.
No, that's not that. That's the storm raging around the platform. That's you. Can you see that little tiny dot there? That's you. That is.
That's you. That is.
So yeah, where you have to go to. Essentially, let me make sure this is here. You started the reactor. The control systems are all in
2.
in 2. Yeah. The graviton projectors are what you've got to repair, I believe.
3, 3, and 3.
And the control systems, it says.
All right. Yes. Okay then. So I guess that's a no control. Yes. There 2. But you can do it from 2. Yes, you do it from here. And it's at -2.
Okay, sorry about that. -2.
Yeah.
Right. Faisal, I can get some help from you, yeah?
Yes, absolutely.
And
You
I can
have
use
technology, Faisal?
Yes.
and I can use my advanced tools. So that gives me 10. -2 is 8. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's not bad. But Faisal, if we want to be quick, did you want me to push? I've got 2 successes already.
Yes, please.
Okay, I've got Faisal badgering me in my ear, saying, hurry up, come on. So I'm pushing this one, Matthew.
Okay.
But no extra successes. So 2 overall.
Right. So I think that takes about an hour.
Okay, so we've still got 2 hours left.
Yep. So now all you need to do is reposition the
platform.
The platform itself.
So, okay. Let's go to the node control room then.
Yeah.
And do that.
Absolutely.
Hold on, I'm just trying to see where it talks about repositioning the platform. I'm sure I read about it, reposition the platform, and giving you a couple of options to do that. However, you are going to have to do it because of something that's happened with the shuttle. You are going to have to do it from this platform. So It's going to be a science roll at -1.
Okay. That's the same as a technology with -2. Can I use my tools for this or not?
No. I think this is a matter of
5.
manipulating the controls of the thing rather than using tools.
And Faisal, can you help me?
Yes.
Do you have science?
I do.
Okay, so that gives me 7 dice then. Okay, Matthew, I think.
Oh, wait. I
Yes.
would have 8 or 9. I would have 9 with help if I did it.
Right.
So maybe
Okay.
I should do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
At -1,
Oh, okay. So 8.
but that's still one more than what Dave has.
So I was just about to invoke my personal problem again.
Right. Well, okay. Tell you what, invoke your personal problem. I'll spend the thing. You don't think you can do this, Dave. It's at -2. Or you can hand over to.
I think I'm gonna hand over. I'm gonna say, look, Faisal, I know I'm good and all, but this is beyond me. I just can't do it, and I'm shaking. I'll drop my tools onto the platform deck, and I'm gonna have a bit of a breakdown, and I'm not even gonna offer you a dice of help because I can't.
Okay, Alarm. I think you are having a bit of a breakdown. I want you to roll your wits, please.
Yep. Okay, that's 5 dice. I get 2 successes on 5 dice.
2 successes. I spent 3 darkness points, but you only take 1 mind point of damage. Or Alarm does. What's she on?
6 now.
6.
Some of us have a few mind points.
A lot more mind points than others. Yeah. Oshian sat back with his popcorn, just enjoying the ride. He's got no chance of taking over this guy.
Faisal rolled 7 dice and got 1 success, but I think I will push it.
Okay, I'll have one of those mind point darkness points back then. Thank you.
And got no extra successes.
Right, it is taking a long time. It's really hard work. This is a thing that was carefully positioned in place by another vessel, and you're trying to use its own gravitic thrusters. You go too high, too low, but slowly over the course of a couple of hours, swaying back and forth.
Oh no!
You manage to get it in position.
Okay. We don't really have time. What's left to do?
I think that's it, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
Let's make a run for it then.
Yeah. Let's get to the shuttle and shuttle back to the station.
Yep.
Okay. Let's just cut back to the. I just have to press a button. Right. I've pressed that button. Will, do you want to roll that? Play that out. So let's go back here. Give me a moment. I've got too many browsers up. Let's bring the screen back on. And no, it's not. As you come through here, and you're going to strap yourselves in these seats here, imagining that Layla is lying opposite you on these. What is that about? Here? Can you see that?
Yeah. Yep.
So you strapping yourselves into those seats?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Will, what is happening?
So all of a sudden Layla just starts screaming and jerking, and eyes roll back in their head. Kind of tumbles off of the bed there, and then as soon as it stops. And Layla, or what was Layla, stands up, looks around, kind of blinks and confused a bit, like they are not sure who they are, or no, they know who they are, but they're not sure where they are. And just kind of blinks and looks around a little bit.
And Yorg approaches Layla and says, Shera, Shara Agmegrina, we have made it. We have made it. We are here in the third horizon. We are the oppressors.
I like it.
I knew it. I just knew it.
It's just I mean, this is all in the thing, but it's perfect that that you happen to be in the judge. And let's just cut back to the Prophet of Abraham. Your eyes flicker open in the incense and the candlelight of the room where you were sitting. You look at across at Soka. And Soka, what are you doing right now?
Well, I did send you a message, but
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
No, that's okay. That's all right. It'll do. I have a question for you. Does Soka feel that his survival is greater if he starts shooting the leaders of the prophets, or if he just bolts for it? Because actually, that's kind of where Sokar is right now. He's convinced these people are evil in his eyes. Like, he really fundamentally thinks they're evil.
I didn't mean it when you said you should kill us in our sleep.
Oh, not you. Oh, no, you people.
Oh no,
lovely.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, not lovely, I'm sure. But Soka, I've been manipulating your emotions quite a lot over the last couple of sessions. This is entirely player agency. Don't tell me how you expect you to feel.
Okay, then Sokar will have drawn his Vulcan cricket and attempted to shoot one or more of the leaders. After he's shot one or more of the leaders, he will run out of the room.
Okay, so you're aiming at the three prophets. Oh, you're making me work really hard here. Which of them are you aiming at? Let me give you a choice. I will remind you who they are.
Yeah.
I'm
going to need my rules. Give me 1 sec.
Sorry, people, but this is a dramatic moment. I think we should
pause it so we can look through some pages.
All right. Sorry, I'm back.
Can't find the three prophets. Give me a moment. I'm going to go to
Icon Talents, Lady of Tears. Oh, that's right.
Last Cyclade. Search for three prophets.
I tell you what, there's the one that's the ex-cop. He'll do.
Well, I was going to say, yes. So that will be Zahir Laitana, the former detective. Yeah. Go for him. Okay. He is effectively totally oblivious to you. Therefore, take a shot at him at +3 on your dice.
Okay, I roll 8 dice to start with.
Right, so that's 11 dice. You are waking up to see the Prophet of Abraham is waking up to see, and you can add another couple of dice if you're aiming carefully, Thomas.
Yep.
So you see him drawing a bead with what is his pistol?
It's a Vulcan cricket.
Vulcan cricket. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking. This sounds.
Okay. I'm going to push that.
Okay.
I'm leaning out of the way. This looks like a good idea for what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So.
So you're just letting it go on.
That's 4 successes.
4 successes on the Vulcan cricket. Okay, and you have a special. You don't have icon talents, obviously, do you? Because you don't believe in the icons.
I do. I have the equivalent of an icon talent, but it's Lady of Tears, so it doesn't matter.
And so that's not the Predator talent.
No.
All right. Okay.
So my lady, I get the other one. However, I do have. Hold on. Oh no, that's.
So
no,
4 successes.
I've got the assassin one. What's the one where I can flip the crits?
The judge's talent, I think.
I thought there was a
No, the executioner.
Poetic.
The executioner talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got that. So I'm going to convert as many of my hits as I can into crits.
Okay, so you get 3 rolls on the crit table and choose the best, I think. Isn't that what we decided?
So it's crit 2, damage 2. So he takes 2 damage, and I get 1 crit, and I'll take an extra point of damage. So that's 3 points of damage and a crit.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I've got to actually have proper dice, don't I? Yep, that one and that
yes,
one.
you need 2 different
the
colored dice.
The Vess and dice is the 6s. Oh, okay. I'll flip that. So it's 32, not 23.
Okay.
And then Sokar will run as fast as he can out of the room.
Is he taking the caged capybara with him? This is what we want to know.
No.
Yes,
no.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. He's not going to leave.
I think that's
this.
a wits roll. See if you
okay, that's fair. That's legit. I'll buy that.
Okay, take a wits roll
call.
to see if you
Good
remember
call,
the capybara.
I want the capybara to become Oshian's pet after all this.
Oh, failed. Sorry, capybara. You won't be sacrificed appropriately to the correct, in the correct way. Humans will have to, they'll do something weird to you. I apologize in advance for the lack of respect for you. And I rolled 32. Sorry, I don't have the crit table in front of me, so I don't know what that is.
I can get that if nobody else has got it.
32. Sorry, I totally.
That's broken arm.
Broken arm.
Okay.
Stun for 1 turn, and then -3 to ranged combat and melee combat.
Okay, right. Stun for 1 turn. All of you on the ship experience a slight reality shift. When I say all of you, I'm talking about Havima. You feel yourself in the body of Faisal. Yaqub, you feel yourself as pilot in the body of Harish. And Oshian, you feel yourself in the body of Alarm. But I will give you this moment to take whatever action your real characters want to take.
And presumably we remember, we are fully cognizant of the events that have happened.
Yeah, you can recollect those as well.
Okay, I'm going to go over to. Do I know that Harish is Yaqub with this as well?
I think you probably have some sort of spiritual connection with your oldest buddy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go over and say, "Let me pilot."
I go Oshian.
Yaqub.
Okay, go for it. It's all yours.
Because I don't think Yaqub, you can't pilot, can you?
No, I've got a clue.
And I'm going to pull the ship away.
Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you about the problems that I'm spending 3 darkness points on. The ill-advised retreat from the ship will, as you try and pull it away, cause this damage. Give me a moment.
Do I not get a roll to try and extract us without the damage?
I think probably, first of all, we have to see what the damage is.
Right.
And then whether your roll can deal with that.
Right. Because I'm not that good a pilot. I'm okay, but...
Give me a moment. damn it, where is it? Here we go. Oh, where is it? Come on. Can't find it. Where's it go? Damn it, I've lost it.
What are you looking for?
Right,
Then?
okay, there we go. Yes, you are stuck to the platform. Make a pilot roll, but it's going to be at -3.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll let somebody else take the responsibility for killing us. Okay, I got 2 dice left. Then, does the ship have any bonus?
Don't think so.
Nope. Okay. I got 2 dice, guys. Do I want to push that?
Probably, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll push it for what it's worth. No successes.
No successes. Well, nothing disastrous happens except you simply cannot disengage from the platform.
Do I need to go out and do some work to try and release it?
You possibly can. Let's just cut back to the other 2 in reality, though. Right, Sokka's gone, but Will.
I think I was just leaning out of the way. Does it look like he's down for the count? Whoever got shot, or
it looks. It's not that he's out for the count. No, he's kind of jolted awake, but he's still recovering from the deep seance he was in. His arm is broken. Is there anything you want to do?
Is there anybody else in the room that's awake?
Nobody who's awake, no.
I think I've got a...
There's a capybara.
Okay. Did he happen to drop that cricket when when Sokka took off?
No. But there are other guns on other people in this room.
I think I'm going to try to finish him off so I can take his place, maybe.
Oh, that's a lovely idea. Okay. Yeah. You want to do that with your bare hands or a gun?
He's so bad with guns, I think probably bare hands would be better. There's a nice overstuffed Persian-style pillow that's like right next to him, correct?
Yeah, I'm sure.
With tassels and everything, tassels up the nose and then just...
Nice.
that kind of thing.
Wow.
Have to hope that we don't all die in the dream and all wake up halfway through doing, oh, hello, everyone.
just arranging the upholstery.
Oh no! You should go and meet the leaders of the Mystics and make peace with them and build diplomatic ties with them. Who are these random people who've been traveling with us? It's an excellent question. We probably should have paid more attention to that earlier in the
module. Still really don't know,
huh? This might really make me think twice about having some random characters join the party in future.
Oshian seems surprisingly suspicious of all new people that he meets. There's a bit of a story there.
So I think I get I think I get 3 dice. That'd be a force, correct? How would I? How do you adjudicate this whole thing? How would I smother this defenseless, injured?
Well, you're going to get +3 dice because he's defenseless. And injured. He's quite tough because he's a policeman. Just roll your dice.
He's no match for a pillow.
He's down on one arm, though. He's down.
Yeah.
No.
I'm talking about. He's trying to hold a seance together.
So that's 1 success.
1 success. That's not necessarily going to kill him before everybody else wakes up. Do you want to push that roll?
I would like to push. Two more.
Two more. Well, that's a critical success in anybody's books, isn't it? So what I'm going to do
hand to hand
is, well, it's not really hand to hand, is it? Because it's not. It's
Flush
about
to face.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
pillow
under
to
the
face.
circumstances, if he's defenseless as well, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
enough, isn't it?
So I'm going to say that slowly you choke the life out of him, and
At that point, I'm going to lay back and pretend I'm still having a. I'm just going to look at what the other guys are doing and just lay back and pretend I'm still asleep.
Well, is it my
Harry-
turn to wake up and murder somebody?
Alam, Faisal, and Harish, what are you doing?
Wow, sorry,
Okay.
I meant to mute myself.
I guess Alarm is probably very confused that she's standing at the controls of the ship.
Yes.
Has she taken back control then, and Oshian's been pushed back into the background?
I think so, yes.
Right. Okay. I got Harish.
should go. What?
Pilot the ship. What are you doing over there? Come over
well,
here.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Let's just. Do you want to make? We've got enough time to play this out. Alarm has got 6 mind points, has she?
Yes.
I'm going to roll 6 dice. You want to roll your wits to see whether you retain control as Oshian.
Okay. Yeah, that's 5 dice for that. Hang on. Roll that one properly. No successes for me.
No
Alarm's-
successes. Yeah, Alarm takes over, and
Yeah.
that's what you say happens. Tony, how many mind points does Harish have?
Harish has 4 mind points left.
Okay, Harish rolls that many, and do you want to make a wits roll?
1 success on that.
You retain control. You are Yaqub, and Faisal. I think
7.
she had
I have
about
7.
7 mind points. Okay, if you make a wits roll against her 7,
Yeah.
you must score more than 2 to retain control. Aviva.
Okay. Havima has not displayed any desire of taking control of Faisal.
I
But-
noticed that.
We will go with the wits roll of 5
Oh, it's quite a wits roll.
and 2 successes. So,
2 successes.
Havima may well be able to step in and control when he likes, but has shown no
Well-
indication of wanting to do that.
Faisal has also got 2 successes, so I'll let you play that however you feel. That's Faisal or whatever. But,
Okay.
Tony, Yaqub sees Alarm at the controls and realised that Harish was at the controls. What are you doing about that?
I'm a little bit confused because now I think we don't have a pilot in the control. So
Yes.
I was Harish and I could pilot, but I'm back at Yaqub. I've no idea how to pilot. But it was Oshian, but now obviously, can I tell it's Alarm is back in control? But Alarm's not a pilot. So I'm a bit confused, and I think we don't. So Alarm, is it you or Oshian? Is it you?
Oshian? Who's Oshian?
Alarm, can you fly the ship?
No, of course I can't. You can. You're the other pilot here. I mean,
Okay, we might have a little bit of an issue.
What is there?
Okay.
There are 2 seats up in the cockpit. Both of you sit down and get us out of here. That
I
is
can't
a
pilot.
command.
but I can't
But did we
pilot
not-
Faisal.
Anyway, we tried to fly off, and weren't we were kind of blocked in some way. Something was holding us back. Do we need to go outside the back of the ship and see if there's some problem with the docking station that's holding us back?
All right.
I could do that. I can't pilot, but I could do that.
Okay, alarm. You do that. Can I, as Oshian, as Yaqub, I've no idea who I am now. Can I kind of deliberately try and give control back to Harish?
You're going to try and reach into your mind and open the pathway to another personality, are you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sit in the pilot's chair and do that. Alarm. Go out and fix the ship.
I'm running back to the docking arm to see what needs to be done to unhook us.
Okay. Right. Make a technology roll, Alarm.
Okay. Is the storm and all that getting very bad? And are we being buffeted?
Yeah.
I think alarm is.
Yeah. The -2 will count. I'll give you a
I'm struggling to hold it together. No, it's a -2. Okay, so I lose that die. Okay, that's no successes on 7 dice. I will push that, Matthew.
I'll have that darkness point back.
Yeah. Alarm is down there and she falls to her knees and goes, I can't fix it. I can't fix it.
Right, we'll have you sobbing there for a moment.
I got no successes.
Tony, as Yaqub opens his mind and tries to let another personality in control of the body,
this is going to end bad, isn't it?
another personality comes into control of the body.
It's not Harish,
and you have an idea that you are not welcoming Harish back in control of the body, but the name Aisha and Barker fills you. And what's your icon, Tony?
The merchant.
The merchant, yeah. There's something in this icon that's kind of like your friend Oshian, and particularly his sister, because you feel that Harish Verma is becoming the dancer. And you wake up coming to life in the seance room.
To see the prophet going.
No, I think the prophet has quickly killed this person and got back into, and is lying sort of asleep, faking sleeping. So the capybara's gone. One of the prophets. Sorry, no, the capybara hasn't gone. The capybara is still in the cage and is looking at you.
The capybara is a secret master.
The scavara has gone, I meant to say.
Soka's gone.
Somebody has shot one of the prophets. He looks dead.
Okay.
From a bullet wound to the arm.
I'm a bit confused probably, but I will go over and have a look at the prophet and check him.
Shoot him, make sure.
No. To see if there's anything, if he's check his, he's actually dead, or if there's anything I can do for him.
Make a Medicurgy roll.
Just to spot the tufts of feathers sticking out of his mouth.
That's 2 successes. 2 successes.
2 successes. You don't think the shot killed him. It appears he's been asphyxiated.
There's some Persian-looking tassels stuck around his mouth.
Okay, back on the vessel. There's 3 very calm friends of yours seem to have taken on a different personality, and they you're not on the vessel, are you, Dave? You're outside.
Well, I'm at the docking station, yeah.
So Faisal, they turn to you and they speak as one, and it's sort of in your head. They say, "We have arrived. We are the answer to your prayers. When the night is closing in, we are the light of peace. We are the emissaries." Meanwhile, your make a wits roll, and I'm going to spend some darkness points on an attack on you.
Who are we talking
Dave,
about?
you're in your broken down state. Make a wits roll.
As a lamb, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one success on that.
Take 2 mind points of damage, and you feel something filling you. And Dave, you recognize this body that you've been inhabiting.
Sorry, Alam recognizes, or
no,
Oshian recognizes?
Oshian recognizes, I should say.
Dave
Oshian
recognizes Oshian's body as he recognizes Alam's body.
Being Oshian.
This is the body of the emissary that whose kidnapping first of all, and then murder you had investigated. You suddenly recognize this is the Mirren body, and you remember the emissary had Mirren blood when you did a blood test, and all of that investigation comes back to you, but you are being pushed out of this body.
Okay.
And then you wake up in a room and you see Tony crouching over the body of one of the emissaries, one of the prophets. There's a gunshot.
Yaqub, what did you do
the prophet
to him?
seems to be dead.
It can't be the prophet of Abraham. He's asleep. Don't know where Ahsoka's gone. Havima's still asleep. What have you done, Yaqub?
I found him like this. I was just checking on him.
Oh my god, what the hell happened here?
I've no idea. But somebody shot this prophet. Ahsoka is no longer here, but I've checked. The shot just hit his arm. It didn't kill him. I think he's been asphyxiated, so something else happened after he was shot to kill him. So beyond that, I have no idea what's been going on.
Can I have a observation roll to see someone's pretending to be asleep? No, that's metagaming. I won't do that because I wouldn't know that. So
I don't know. The prophet's been pretty shady from the get-go, so that might be realistic.
Yeah, he's not. You've been a big. Do you want to? What do you want to roll in terms of your? Do you want to roll manipulation, prophet, in terms of your how well you can pretend to be asleep? Because I think you've practiced that since you were a kid.
How well can you pretend to be in a trance?
Well, that's 8 dice. Let's see.
Yeah, thanks, Bruce.
Yeah, it's that's 3 of them.
3 of them, 3 successes. Okay, 3 successes on your observation roll, then, Dave, to recognise that the prophet is faking.
Well, I'll need 4, won't I? Because I've got a big.
You'll need 4. Yes, actually, you'll need 4 successes.
Well, I got 3, but not 4. I'm not going to push it because I'm not. I don't think I'm really suspecting that. I just don't trust him very much.
Right, Havima, how do you feel about what the emissaries have just said to you?
I think
so Havima hearing the thing. Oh, we are the emissaries. So Havima is going to be like kind of watching this. He's going to be like, oh, okay, cool. I definitely want to see what happens. What is this? So he's kind of gonna see what happens. But presumably he's the last one there. So
yes,
he will ultimately be like, oh, okay, well then if it's time to go, it's time to go. So
and you have the easiest transition, waking up peacefully. Tony and Dave and the prophet, you should each take a mind point, by the way, to your real characters. of damage from the trauma of being taken over. But I think Havima gets no mind points. And slowly everybody in the circle wakes up. And we shall discuss what has happened in the next session next week, the last part of the Children of the Song.
Whoa.
That was awesome.
Cool. Great game. Well done. That was really good.
It was rather fun, wasn't it? I just love those characters were doled out at random. And I just love that the mad one is the one who now, if we meet the judge, it will definitely have, I feel, predatory Scavara interludes in its conversation.
Wow.
It'll go up and sniff people first.
Wow. I smell capybara.
Yeah.
That's how you might maybe you make good with them. Maybe you bring the capybara with you, and it's like,
I
you bring the offering of the capybara.
You did leave it behind.
or maybe you chase down the judge by tracking a secret, sale of capybaras to one location. It's like, why are all these capybaras going to one location?
We got raided on Twitch tonight.
I see we did.
Yeah,
were they sent by anybody we know?
I don't think so, no. Unless no, I have to keep scrolling up.
Right. Shall we wrap up the
Anyway,
show
thanks very much to our viewers.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
all
you, everyone.
19 of them. We will see you
all next
week on Monday for the last part of the Children of the Song.
And don't
we are
forget,
ending the broadcast.
Alien the Colony this Thursday.
This Thursday, come back to this channel, same time, same place, for Alien the Colony, or as we like to call it, the Inspector Shoe Mystery.
There we go.